What's up guys, it's Kelly and today we're on my floor again because we're gonna do a decluttering video. So I am sitting here in front of my Alex drawer. This is the IKEA Alex drawer that literally every single YouTuber in the world has, and I am no exception. Anyway, so this drawer right here houses all of my eyeshadow palettes, and I just recently bought a bunch of eyeshadow palettes, and I also want to get rid of a bunch of eyeshadow palettes, and basically all of my palettes do not fit in there anymore, so we're gonna do a little declutter video, and maybe you guys will be interested in what I'm throwing out, why I'm throwing them out, and you know, just like the stuff that I like and why I'm keeping it. I'm pretty much like a palette girl. It's so much easier when everything's in a palette and it's all organized, and I especially love when I can use a whole palette to do a whole makeup look. So let's just get started, I guess. Alright, so this is the drawer. It's obviously pretty deep and I have a ton of palettes in here. I also have a few on my floor right now, which I'm just gonna throw in. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to take everything out and then I'm going to organize into piles of like keeping, giving away / throwing out, whatever I'm going to do with them. So yeah, let's just start off with this one. This is the BH Cosmetics Ultimate Artistry Shadow Palette. One that I don't go for that often just because it's really big and bulky, but I do love the colors they have, and I did do a video somewhat recently on doing like a colorful halo eye with this, so keeping this even though it's pretty bulky and annoying. This is another one from BH Cosmetics. I actually hate this. This is the Titanium Wet and Dry Shadow Palette. They're all like shimmers, but they're all like the most basic neutral colors ever, and I don't really go for shimmers anyway. I don't know, and I don't think they look especially good wet or dry. I didn't like it, so this is going away. This NYX palette, I love it. This is the Ultimate Brights palette, and I just did a video doing 3 looks using this palette, and I'm wearing it right now, and I'm obsessed with it, so yeah, we're keeping this, obviously. This is another one that I just... all the ones on top are the ones that I've been recently using, so that's why. Yeah, this is the Deck of Scarlet Dream palette. I know it's a mess, but that's just because I use it pretty much all the time, and I'm obsessed with this highlight. I feel like it's just subtle enough to be able to use all the time, pretty much, so I am going to hold on to this because I am pretty obsessed with it. I just bought this Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics. I haven't even opened it yet. This is one of the ones that I bought that I need to make room for. So I'll show you guys what it looks like though, but I have not dipped into it yet. I haven't even like touched it with my fingers. So you guys know I'm into space. I feel like astrology kind of covers that. But yeah, I was just digging the bottom colors, these like purples. If you guys are interested in a video on this, let me know. Obviously, keeping this one. Okay, this... Ooh, there's a hair. Okay, this is the Kat Von D Serpentina palette. I am getting rid of all of my Kat Von D palettes, so that's what's gonna happen. If you guys haven't heard, Kat Von D recently made a statement saying that she is anti-vax, and I am pro-science, and I just can't get behind that. And I know a lot of people are telling me that I should just keep on using the products that I've already bought because I've already given her my money, but the truth is I just get angry every time I look at her name now, so I just want to throw out everything that I own that has Kat Von D on it. So I mean, I don't want to like get into a whole argument about it, but the truth is I just feel like anybody who says that they would rather their child die of preventable diseases rather than be autistic, which has been proven to not be true anyway, like I feel like that's such a huge slap in the face for people who are autistic, people who have an autistic family member, anybody who knows or loves an autistic person, anything like that. That's such a huge slap in the face. Like, yeah, I'd rather my child be dead, but at least he's not autistic. Like, that's terrible. So I'm gonna throw this out. I'm not even gonna give it away. I just want it in the trash. Polarizing opinion, whatever. I don't really have those on my channel. This is the BH Cosmetics Festival palette. This is another one that I literally just bought. I already made this one messy. Look at that. I was just so excited because I just got it yesterday. They're so pretty. So keeping this, obviously. The Take Me Back to Brazil palette is another one that I just bought. Obviously, I just made a BH Cosmetics order. So I was really excited about this because it's basically like the NYX palette, but there's just more variation of color, and I feel like everything in here is super beautiful, and I love that they have a black because I always love to complete an eye look with a black like in the corner just to kind of, I don't know, make it more dramatic. Keeping it. This is the Dream Street palette. I do love this palette. It's pretty small, but I think it is really, really nice. I just think it's really pretty. This is the Coastal Scents Jolie Colibri. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce this, but I'm totally into this color scheme that they got going on. I dig the pink and the blue, and you can also pretty much do a neutral look with this too, which is awesome, and you can also do something super dramatic. So I'm gonna keep this too. I think it's really really inexpensive, and I like having bright colors. This is another BH Cosmetics. I have a lot of those. I don't love this palette, I'm gonna be honest. I only ever really use this pink color, but I don't know that I need a whole palette. Like, the one thing that confuses me is why are there two of the exact same color? Like, I was like, maybe they're just different like shimmers, or maybe I got a bad one. I don't know. Is this supposed to be two of the exact same color? Like, they shine the exact same way, but they look the same over the black, so it's just, I don't know, weird. I don't love it. I'm gonna probably give this one away. These are two Maybelline palettes, the City Mini palettes. I haven't used these yet, so I'm gonna keep them. This is the NYX Perfect Filter palette, and this is in Gloomy Days. Gonna keep this one too because I just got it, and I know I don't wear colors like this in a lot of my videos, but I do wear these color palettes to work. So I'm gonna keep that. Kat Von D palette, gonna toss it. Literally just got this one too. Maybe I can return it because I haven't really used it. I don't even know what this is. I've had this for years. It's so weird. It's just like this random, obviously it came with a little eyeshadow thing too. I can see that I've only ever touched this color, and I don't know what brand this is. Natural. It doesn't say anything about who it's from. I don't remember where I got it. Maybe somebody gave it to me as a gift, but I would never use these colors, so I'm gonna toss it. These are two of the Milani Everyday Eyes palettes. This is Must Have Naturals and Bare Necessities. I do like using these for travel, especially work-related travel, because they are neutral enough that I can wear them for office events or anything like that, so I'm gonna keep both of these. Are you guys blown away by how much eyeshadow palettes I have? And I buy pretty much all of these too. I'm just kind of obsessed. Okay, this is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. Gonna keep this because I love it. And then also the Naked Smoky. This is a classic. You can't not keep this. I love it. This is the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. So I don't really use this one because I think it's just too big and bulky. I'm not sure though, because I don't really want to throw it out. I love the middle row of colors, and when I do want a really dramatic pop of color, especially for a higher end brand, I do go for this one, so I think I'm gonna keep this. This is the Okalan matte eyeshadows. This is like a dupe of Lime Crime. I think these are good, and I like the colors, but I never reach for this. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it. This is the Femme Fatale NYX palette, and I just bought it because I like this pop of red, so I'm gonna keep this too. I also just like to travel with this. This is the Note Cosmetics, what is this? 103 5-color palette. I haven't even used this, so I guess I'm just gonna keep on to it for now. This is the BH Cosmetics Solar Flare palette. I don't really reach for this because it's all shimmers. I think the colors are so beautiful, but you can't do a full look with these. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another chance because I haven't really tried to mess around with it that much. It just kind of annoys me that you can only use this pretty much for like an accent color. So I don't know. I guess I'll keep it for now just because I do love BH Cosmetics. This is the NYX Love Contours All palette. It's very well loved. I'm never gonna get rid of it. This is the Tartlet in Bloom palette. My sister actually bought this for me a couple of years ago, and I love using it for like special events or weddings or anything that I'm going to that requires like a really classy neutral look that'll last all day. So I'm gonna keep this too. This is the Beauty Creations Boudoir Shadows. I'm not gonna keep this because I don't think these colors last very long. I haven't really reached for it. I feel like I have similar stuff anyway, so I'll probably... Actually, it's kind of cute, isn't it? No, I'm gonna toss it. Okay. This isn't technically an eyeshadow palette. This is the Wolf FX water paints. I have used this a couple of times to do like Halloween stuff, so I'm gonna keep this. This is the Okalan Natural eyeshadow palette. It's obviously a dupe of those chocolate bar palettes. I don't really love it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh man, I forgot I had this. This is the Subculture palette, and boy, oh, do I want to keep this? I don't really love it. It's the only thing I've ever bought from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I don't love it. I feel like the colors are a little patchy, and the problem is that they're all kind of the same darkness, so you can't really like, I don't know, but they're such cute fall colors, and it was really expensive, so I'm just gonna keep it. Okay. This is Hard Candy. This is just like some crazy glitter palette that they came out with last Halloween. I'm gonna keep this. This is the Zulu Palette by Juvia's Place. I did a video using these shadows for like a rainbow eye makeup look. I'm gonna keep this because they're beautiful. The only one I don't love is this purple. It doesn't really show up. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is the eye one, and I'm gonna toss it because well, I'm not gonna say the words that are in my head, but I'm thinking them. This is another BH Cosmetics palette, and this is, let me see what this is called. This is the Marble Collection in Warm Stone, and I'm gonna toss this one because, well, I'm not gonna toss it, I'm gonna give it away. I think that this is very similar to the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and I just don't really need all these warm tones. Okay, this is the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel-Luxe palette, and when I bought this I was super excited because I was a really big fan of Carli Bybel, and I love these highlights, or at least I love these two, and these ones are good on the eyes, but the problem is these shadows are just too basic / neutral for me, but I know my sister-in-law wants it, so I'm just gonna give it to her. This is not good at all. This is the Okalan Pressed Pigment palette. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. The shadows are good. This is a dupe of the Alice in Wonderland palette. It's just so bulky and annoying. Like, they duped the palette that was annoying for being big and bulky, and then they still made it big and bulky, so I'm gonna toss this. And when I say toss, once again, I'm talking about not actually tossing them. I'm just giving them away to family members, whatever. Anyway, okay, this is the Karity Peachy palette. I like this, but it just doesn't last on the eyes. Same with the Unicorn Dreams palette. I like it, it just doesn't last. I think I'm gonna toss them. Let's do the Morphe one. Okay, this is the 35W palette. So let's talk about Morphe for a second, because that's another rant I wanna go on. Because every beauty YouTuber in the world is obsessed with Morphe, although now I know that they're only obsessed with Morphe because they get a paycheck pretty much from Morphe, because every single Morphe product I've tried is garbage. I know other people think differently, and some people love Morphe, but this is like, isn't this the palette that like everyone was obsessed with? And it doesn't even last on your eyes. The matte colors are disgusting and muddy, and it doesn't last, and everyone like talks about it like it's the best high-end product, blah blah blah, all this, but it's literally, it's drugstore. I don't know, it's just no good. And their brushes too. Every Morphe brush that I've had has fallen apart, or like the bristles are really scratchy and disgusting and terrible, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. I also bought another one. This is the, oh, this is the one that everyone cared about. This is the 35O palette. And when I got it, I remember I was so disappointed too, because I was like, that's what everyone's excited about? It's not even that good. But yeah, garbage, garbage. This is the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca Remix palette. It's no longer available, and I hate Kat Von D now, so it's going in the garbage. This is the Makeup Geek in the Nude palette, and even though it is just basic neutrals, again, this is another one that I think is really nice for like work or events or weddings or whatever, so I'm gonna keep this. And then last but not least, we have the Urban Decay Moon Dust palette. I don't really go for this unless I need something super dramatic and sparkly on my eyes, but these are the most sparkly ones I have, so I am gonna keep it. Okay, now we gotta put everything back. Oh man, I'm like so sweaty now. Okay, so that's it for this video. I ended up getting rid of a lot more palettes than I thought I would. I ended up taking out 16 of them, which is a pretty sizable chunk of my palettes. Pretty happy that I have room now to buy more and feed my addiction to eyeshadow palettes, but also just happy to get rid of the ones that just infuriate me, like Morphe and Kat Von D. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you like my random Thursday videos, or if you want to see any makeup related content from me or anything like that. If you guys want to see any of my other makeup drawers, this is all just a crazy amount of makeup, then yeah, just let me know in the comments, and I don't know, let me know your thoughts on these brands. Let's invite some critique here. But everybody, if you are gonna have an argument, let's do it politely, okay? I know that a lot of people feel really strongly about both of these issues. Weirdly enough, people feel just as strongly about liking Morphe as they do about like vaccinations. So in either case, let's be super kind to each other, and I will delete any comments that have any unnecessary rudeness, any name calling, any cursing, anything like that, okay? Cool. Thank you, and I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye! So my fun fact for today is actually that all of these drawers aren't just makeup. The bottom drawer is just like lotions and fake nails, and then the top drawer is just chokers because I have a lot of both of those things. Alright, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!